Welcome back, guys. We're into episode 8 now, I believe. Sorry, a little bit of road rage there. Yeah, we've got top set comp bench today, so we've got a top set single, week 1, and it'll be 170. So fingers crossed that'll run really smooth. It should do. We've moved that weight and more now quite a few times now. Still big weight, but we've done it quite a few times now, so fingers crossed it all goes fine. Obviously it's an SBD day in reality for me. You won't be seeing 2 parts of that, but bench we'll focus on. I think, I'm not sure what the back offs are. I want to say they'll be in around about 150 range for 4 triples, so we've got a decent task on our hands today with bench. 5 pretty hefty sets, so yeah, let's get into the gym and get cracking, eh? Right, we'll give feedback now. We're out the gym. To be honest, it was a really shit session. I usually would have a rest day before my SBD session anyway, but I haven't had that. A combination of things I think's affected it. Obviously I'll be more specific on the bench. I obviously did a session that included bench press yesterday, and obviously accessories that go with that, so that combined with the fact that this session today was fasted, I've gone in without having anything to eat yet today. All I've had is a protein shake in the morning before I set off to go to the gym, so poorly fueled and less recovery time probably combined for what felt like a really shit session. Don't get me wrong, like I was successful, like my top set went, my back offs all went, nothing was unsuccessful on the day. On the whole session was successful. I got every lift I needed to, but just they felt like shit. But I suppose that's a positive, that we got them all despite feeling weak and shit, so it's not terrible. You'll be probably seeing the back offs now, which are, you know, we're all right to a degree, but they felt much harder than they needed to. I mean, 145 is not a heavy weight for a triple. It's like, if I was maybe feeling a bit better, maybe a bit more fuel in the system and an extra day of recovery, I think 145 would just have been almost like it would. I think 145 would normally feel too light, but it is what it is. We've got through the week, so we've now got 2 weeks left. So we've got essentially 7 sessions on bench before we compete, and that 8th session will be the competition. So we're not far away now. I'd love to beat that Scottish record. That is obviously the goal. Obviously I think I'm just recency bias at the moment. I've just had a bit of a shit session and it's made me feel like, is it possible? If I was going off of last week, it's definitely possible. If I'm going off this week, no, it's not possible. But week 1s generally always feel a bit crap. You've just come off of a peak where you've accumulated quite a lot of intensity, quite a lot of fatigue onto both your body and your CNS. So even though the weight's dropped back significantly for week 1, there's kind of a lingering effect of fatigue, and you get to. So I'd imagine next week will feel much better, and then week 3 will feel even better again. So I'd like to think we'll definitely have a crack at it. We'll definitely have a crack at that record. I'd be really upset if we didn't even manage to load the record for an attempt. But yeah, it's been a tough end to the week, but that's fine. We've got a couple of days now to recover and move on for next week. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, please drop a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It's a big help. I'm a very small channel at this point, and hopefully we can grow that. And check us out. Well, check me out on other socials. And if you're interested in any coaching help, please do flip over to the other socials and have a nosy. But yep, thanks again for watching, and we will see you next week.